Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jojo, and I'm back at y'all with another video. And today, I just want to talk to y'all about everything that's been going on and just life in general. This year has not been the year that I truly envisioned for this channel and just for everything goal wise. Last year ended like with momentum going so good with YouTube and everything, and it seemed like, let's say maybe around like maybe after March, it's kind of when everything started to slowly dwindle down. As some of y'all know, back in February I lost my grandmother. Around, I want to say April, May, an aunt who helped raise me, like it was literally a second mother to me. Had caught well, she's probably been had it. She had a very aggressive cancer, and back in October is when she passed away. The relationships when it came to girls didn't succeed. Financially wise, I made pretty dumb decisions that put me in a deep hole. I was in and out of the gym, not really being consistent with a diet plan, and I thought about walking away from boxing as well. Even thought about walking away from YouTube. Times I fell into a really deep depression, and I was being an ass to some people around me. Times I even thought about offing myself, and at a point in time I came very close to going through with it. I'm sharing this with y'all because one reason is I have one of y'all that reached out to me for advice, and y'all was kind of battling the same thing. And when I do the little checkup things on the community tab, I genuinely want to know how are y'all doing, and I see that some of y'all just go through hard times too. I go through hard times as well. I can't be honest, when I record some of these videos, it may look like I'm happy on the outside, but sometimes I'm fighting a deep war, an intense war within myself. And it's a struggle every day. I want to share something with y'all though, because I've recently got out there rut. I've recently started rising from that slump, that rut I was in. I went to church yesterday. It was such a great experience. But the reason why I want to talk about what I heard at church is because I feel like this is the story of a lot of people. This is the story of me. The story is of Luke 15, the prodigal son. And it's literally like a reflection of my life. It might be yours. I want to go through that real quick. So we're going to get to that real quick. Let me open that up. And it starts Luke 15:11. Jesus continued. This is out of the New International Version. I'm using the Bible app. Jesus continued that there was a man who had two sons. The younger one said to his father, "Father, give me my share of the estate." An estate is like what's given to you after a parent's pass. If you inherit someone's will, that's pretty much the estate. For those of y'all who don't know that. So he divided his property between them. Not long after that, the younger son got together all he had, set off for a distant country, and there squandered his wealth in wild living. Let's pause on that real quick. He squandered his wealth in wild living. Me, when this YouTube was popping off, like we was growing consistently and things of that nature, I was kind of losing the real reason why I wanted to do this. The main reason why I wanted to do YouTube is because when I was a kid and I was younger, I used to get bullied. I used to get made fun of. And I watched my favorite content creators to help me feel better. People like Exploding TNT, H2O Delirious, Vanoss Crew, Stampy Cat, Dan TDM, Popular MMOs, bruh, Corey, Kenshin. And I want to have that same impact on y'all. I want this tribe to be a welcoming community. I was losing it. I was too worried about trying to be known, trying to be popular, trying to be famous, thinking about the money. I was losing the real reason why I started this. And that put pressure on me, the pressure of having everything then and there. If I would have had blown up like how I thought I was going to blow up, I would have messed it up. I probably would have gotten into some controversy. I probably would have did something stupid that would have got me canceled. Been living in survival mode. I just going, and not even giving myself time to rest and recharge. Now, I've lost my creative spark. I can't even sit here and do a video at times when I wanted to. And at times I would just look at my computer and not even record. And I wouldn't even be doing nothing. I'm like, maybe I can record something. I never would go through with it. And I would feel empty when I would be grinding. Even though I was grinding so hard, so heavy, I didn't see the results. Put it to y'all in this term, Dragon Ball, Vegeta. He was obsessed with being number one, surpassing Goku. He didn't ascend until he let go of that obsession. And I know what they say. They say you got to be obsessed with your goals. Of course, you have to have that desire if you want to go somewhere. But you can lose yourself in that obsession. You can drive yourself mad in that obsession. Even the greats rested when they needed to. So we're back at Luke 15 verse 14. After he spent everything, there was a severe famine in the whole country. He began to be in need. So he went and hired himself out to a citizen of that country who sent him to feed pigs. He longed to fill his stomach with the pods that the pigs were eating, but no one gave him anything. When he came to his senses, he said, "How many of my father's hired servants have food to spare? And here I am starving to death." When I say that line hit me hard, because sometimes growth isn't about doing more. It's about realizing you're off track. And I was off track. I was thinking about everything to come. I didn't realize everything that I had already. I have this opportunity to do this. I have this opportunity to create videos. I had this opportunity to inspire people to chase their dreams and their goals. The fact that some of y'all reach out to me for advice, that shows me alone that I'm already doing my purpose with this, my dream with this. To that, y'all have a connection with me. No, we never may meet in person. May have never met in person. That some of y'all are willing to reach out to me and ask for advice. Let's continue with this. I'm at verse 15. Luke 15:15. So he went and hired himself out to we already read that. Where it's 18 actually, I apologize. Luke 15:18. I will set out and go back to my father and say to him, "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants." So he got up and went to his father. But while he was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion for him. He ran to his son, threw his arms around him, and kissed him. The son said to him, "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son." But the father said to his servants, "Quick, bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Bring the fattened calf and kill it, and let's feast and celebrate. For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." So they began to celebrate. what that kind of means to me is when you at rock bottom, you had a desire, oh, I need to turn it around. Of course, because if you're at the bottom, the only way it's up, right? Sometimes you don't have to be at rock bottom to turn it around. Sometimes it just takes looking at the man in the mirror and saying that I won't change. And I had to do that with myself to realize what I'm doing this for, what I'm doing everything else for. Growth sometimes comes from humility. You have to be humble. You have to have humility to really truly grow at times. I was becoming arrogant and cocky. Sometimes you can restart without the shame, whether that's in relationships. Sometimes it's okay to move on to a person. Sometimes it's okay to let go of something toxic. One of my biggest things was holding on to things that were toxic. I would not let go. And I've been slowly removing those ties in my life. The journey that we go on in life teaches us who we are. Because we learn something new about ourselves. Each step that we take in the journey, we learn something new about ourselves each and every day. A lot of us don't compare a song. I'm gonna give y'all a song. I know I'm everywhere with it. Go listen to Love Yours by J. Cole. One of the first lyrics are, there's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. Let's say I compare my life to somebody of Corey Kenshin. I'm using him because he's one of my favorite YouTubers. If I thought about seeing Corey's success and like, I want that for my channel, it would be it. I would love to have that. But there's no telling what that man has going on behind the scenes when it comes to doing YouTube. As y'all know, Corey is known for taking breaks for his mental health. It's draining. And if I would have rushed my blessing, so to say, I know I would have fumbled it. I don't force relationship, not like force, like made her get with me, but I knew I wasn't ready for a relationship. I got with someone and I wasn't ready for that. So it didn't work out. I'm not perfect. I struggle with my battles every day. We all do. I've struggled with lust. I struggle with depression. I struggle with trying to find who I am. But that's why we have this community. That's why we got this tribe. And it don't matter who you are. I don't care if you're black, white, Asian, purple, blue, green. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're straight or gay. We don't judge in this community. God doesn't judge us. Why should? Who are we to judge if we all walking perfectly? I just want to share that message with y'all because, like I said, some of y'all have reached out to me for advice. And I want to make a video just talking about things I've experienced and just know that God got all of us. I had to snap out of my rut. God has us. And God is, I forgot what verse it is, but God says, seek the kingdom of God and he will give you everything your heart desires. But put your trust in God. Put God first. We still gonna come short. We still gonna sin. I'm not perfect. I do things that I know that's not right. I know that I'm gonna do things that's not right. But God still forgave us. He sent his only son to die on the cross for us. The answers to life are in that book. Get into that Bible. Put God first. Trust God with everything. All it takes is the faith of a mustard seed. And God will handle everything else. I love y'all. I just wanted to share this with y'all. And to give y'all an update, December 13th, 12 days straight uploads. Like the 12 days of Christmas. We back. December 13th, this Saturday. 12 straight days of uploads. I hope y'all are ready. I'm excited. Get your Horror Trip Thursday videos ready. Try not to laugh. Y'all been wanting that. I'm giving y'all that as your Christmas present. Try not to laugh. That's your Christmas present. But also, if y'all need to talk about anything, it's the reason why I put my Instagram in each video. DM me. If y'all want, we got the community tab. Post them there. I will make a Discord so you can talk to me one-on-one. I'm here for y'all. And I love y'all. If y'all want me to make a Discord for the community, I would do that. Y'all just let me know. But I love y'all. I just wanted to share that with y'all. And we're going to get things rolling back soon on the channel. So that being said, love, peace, happiness. May God bless you all. Thank you for taking time to listen to my video. I'll catch y'all in the next one. See you December 13th.